In this corner, weighing in at an undisclosed amount of pounds due to height inconsistencies, she's mean, her gems are green, introducing Yellow Diamond. And in this corner, probably just a little bit more than I can guesstimate, she's prissy, she's ditzy, she bedazzles the humans in her zoo. Give it up for Pink Diamond. But also in this corner, he's half human, half gem, all cookie cat loving fun. He's the one responsible for this mess. Give it up for Steven Universe. Now everyone, I want a nice clean fight. No low blows, watch your heads, and when I say break, don't shatter, just stop fighting. We all good? Great. Let's get ready to rumble! Welcome back to Crystal Clear on the Roundtable. I'm AwestruckVox, and welcome to the end of the trilogy. We theorize how Steven will uncover the truth around who shattered Pink Diamond, how that leads into Steven reviving her, and now here we are. What will happen once Pink Diamond is resurrected into the world? If you didn't watch those 2 previous episodes of Crystal Clear, go back, watch, catch up, you won't regret it. But to recap, Steven's empathy powers will cause him to unlock more dreams and visions of what happened to Pink Diamond, accumulating into the full picture of how she was shattered and which diamond was involved in the process. In order to prove to the diamonds he's telling the truth, he'll propose bringing back to life Pink Diamond and succeed. That leads us to figure out what would happen once Pink Diamond returns to the living. Would she have a happy reunion with her fellow diamonds, especially Yellow and Blue, who seem to be her maternal figures? Would Pink being back in the picture set the foundation for a treaty between Homeworld and the Crystal Gems? Would all the pain, suffering, and confusion that arose from Pink's death be put to rest, leading to a brighter future, a new beginning? No, maybe, and no. If you're thinking Pink Diamond coming back to life would make a fitting end for the series, wrapping up the diamond conflict, I'm sorry, but you're dead wrong. Remember last episode where I said things tend to blow up massively in Steven's face? Reviving Pink Diamond will be the icing on the bad luck cake. Again, to Steven, this is the best case scenario. The diamonds would be happy their baby girl is back. Jasper has her diamond back. Eyeball can take a chill pill. The Famethist may even be able to get out of the zoo and far away from Holly Blue Agate. There to be closure. We can't really fault Steven for having this train of thought, as he's still a kid. Although he shouldn't be as willingly naive as he still is, he isn't a full-blown adult. He's going to make many more mistakes before the series has concluded. Also, keep all those gems I just mentioned in mind. They're all going to come to play in this theory. Allow me to reiterate once more. The whole purpose to resurrect Pink Diamond is for Steven to prove whatever he finds out in relation to her shattering is indeed the truth. There's no better witness than the gem who experienced everything firsthand. Pink can verify which diamond contacted her, requesting her to halt her palanquin in the first place, and if Rose truly shattered her. If so, any possible recollection of how she went about doing so in Pink's final moments. As I said before, getting the full scoop means seeing not just Pink Diamond's arc, coming to her own as a leader, but Rose's own journey and decision to shatter Pink Diamond. Steven will relive both of those stories. Proving everything to Yellow and Blue is priority. Giving everyone a happy ending is just an ideal side effect. That being said, I don't imagine Pink Diamond being too happy when she realizes what's going on, piecing together and making sense of who put an end to her life. I expect her to be absolutely furious, as is probably the most logical reaction to someone who is supposed to be your equal putting you down. Now, for the sake of this theory, I'm just going to say the culprit was White Diamond. At the very least, she pulled the strings. Blue Diamond would be an interesting twist as I speculated before, but remaining grounded, she's way too overly attached and harsh on herself to have done it. She had legitimate anger towards Rose, wanting to squeeze every last bit of information out of Steven in the trial. It wouldn't make much sense for her to go after the truth if she already knew it. She wouldn't pick a Zircon with thousands of years of experience for the job if she knew what happened. As for Yellow Diamond, the narrative tried making it obvious it was her, serving as a red herring. With each piece we get to her relationship with Pink Diamond, it looks as if she was just as invented to Pink as Blue Diamond, just having a tough luck approach to raising her. Her irritation's part of wanting Pink to do better. And again, it'd be a slap in the face just to psych us out and not have any of the diamonds involved in Pink shattering. And yes, that includes scenarios such as Pink shattering herself or working with Rose to take her out or fake her death. Not to say those aren't interesting routes to take, but the story wouldn't throw out factors like someone she would listen to when asked to stop and step outside, implying Pink getting out of her palanquin was a sudden move, rather than her reaching a destination. Pink wasn't ambushed while in her palanquin either. Rose snuck up on her after she was already walking outside. To me, those circumstances make this conflict rather difficult and contrived to stage. Using process of elimination, that just leaves White Diamond. I've gone over before why I believe she was the culprit, and I know some dislike the idea of Pink's murderer being someone we've never seen before, but her absence has made her the only Diamond who hasn't been shown to be emotionally connected to Pink. As I've said in the past, not showing up to the trial of Rose Quartz speaks volumes. We could say, oh, she was busy attending other matters. Maybe she's off fighting another war. But if Yellow and Blue can make the time, why can't White? Heck, Yellow's just someone who wants to put the past behind her. She wasn't even down with the trial in the first place. So really, White has no excuse. Let's come back to this later. I've speculated before Pink Diamond was a kind, caring Diamond who was a lot more laid back than the other three. Even with her tantrum in Jungle Moon, I still think this is a possibility. Again, let's refer to that concept art from Steven's dream that has Blue Diamond stating Pink enjoyed moments of kindness as incentive and evidence for this always being part of her character. Before she blew up on Yellow Diamond, Pink was pretty silly and displaying mannerisms we see in the various amethysts we're familiar with. Pair this with cases I made for Pink prior, it all still stands. However, let's not dismiss the constant legends from Garnet about Pink Diamond being a villain, a tyrant, someone who was repressing the earth from its true potential, a place where everyone can be free. I don't think this was a lie, nor an exaggeration in the slightest. I was doubtful in the past, but not anymore. Pink may have been caring and generous to her court and the humans in her zoo, but she was still draining a planet of its resources, its life. We see from the colony Jungle Moon orbits that they do not last forever. Once they max out a planet, that's all she wrote. They move on to the next one and leave a shallow husk in its place. We were shown firsthand, and it could have been great what would have become of the planet if they finished colonization, and it was ugly. Human life would have had no shot at surviving. There's also Pink separating humans from their families. Even if they are pampered and taken care of in the zoo, it was morally wrong. You can argue those abducted were given a better life, but that's just it. It all boils down to perspective. From Pink's perspective, she was not only doing her job, but trying to do it exceptionally well. Whereas Yellow Diamond wanted to invade and wipe out the species on Jungle Moon's colony, Pink was fascinated with humans and developed a menagerie to preserve them rather than kill them off. Yet to the Crystal Gems, that wasn't any better. It's still stripping them away from their rights, and eventually the planet would be reduced to nothing. I don't think I need to explain that in Steven's own eyes, he'd lean towards Pink Diamond being antagonistic. Side note, if Rose Quartz, someone who fought for humans and the planet, had to live among them for thousands of years before meeting someone who gave her a grasp and understanding of what it meant to be human, then there's no way Pink Diamond came close to being on the same page as humans. With all that established, it's going to be an all-out war and a very complex, bleak situation for Steven. Pink Diamond wanted to prove herself worthy of running a colony, and once she got everything she wanted, she ultimately failed. Back in the game, her interest in Earth isn't just going to subside. Homie, that's still her colony. She's ready to throw hands. She's going to finish what she started. Pink Diamond is going to reclaim the Earth. But that throws a wrench in Yellow Diamond's plans. Pinky back or not, a lot of time and resources went into planting that sucker into the center of the earth. While I don't think Yellow is out for blood or intending to take out Pink once and for all, a conflict will be sparked between the two. White being the diamond behind Pink shattering isn't going to sit well with anybody. Pink's going to crave revenge against her, and at the very least, Blue Diamond is going to stand by her side on that. And considering Blue also lamented that she still thinks the Earth is Pink's planet in Steven's dream, it's fair to conclude she'd also stand with Pink against Yellow and the cluster as well. Finally, there's Steven and the Crystal Gems, terrified and caught in the middle of everything. In Steven's quest to fix everyone else's problems, he actually made everything worse. Way to go, Steven. Someone give him a badge. Okay, calm down, I joke. Steven's clearly going to feel awful about this, and despite endangering the planet as a whole and causing Homeworld to go at each other's throats, the Crystal Gems are still going to say he's done nothing wrong, that he had the best intentions, and that he shouldn't beat himself up over it. Because that's just how it works in the show. Steven, you gave Homeworld a list of humans to capture. Don't worry about it. Just focus on the mission at hand, even though the mission at hand is because of that thing. Ah, the Crystal Gems, gotta love them. A+ parenting. White will have her court at the ready. Yellow commands Homeworld's military, so she definitely has support, and Blue Diamond's court, even if they aren't natural-born fighters for the most part, will assist Blue and Pink. But it doesn't stop there. I think the rebirth of Pink Diamond Diamond will cause her core to come out of the woodwork. Any gems that were once serving Pink but were relocated to other diamonds will have their true allegiance shine and defect, joining Pink's rebellion. Wow, Pink's rebellion. That's a tad ironic, but feels so right. Unfortunately for the crystal gems, mainly Amethyst, I have a gut feeling this includes the Amethyst. They defied Holly Blue Agate, but they don't seem all too miserable at the zoo. I think they could be honored they still serve their diamond in spirit. I believe by the series end they'll fight alongside the crystal gems, but there will be a period where they're unfortunately enemies. That's going to hurt. Since they're already under Blue's court though, they wouldn't necessarily defect. But who I'm interested in all of this is none other than Jasper. Whether she's met Pink Diamond in the past is neither here or there. What matters is the direction her character arc will take once Pink Diamond is back in the picture. Assuming Pink Diamond's resurrection would happen towards the end of the season that follows the murder mystery, which would be season 6, coupled with Jasper's voice actress Kimberly Brooks attending recording sessions for early episodes of said season, I'm confident the Big Buff Cheeto Puff has a development arc of her own building up to this. I don't believe she'll be a full-fledged crystal gem, but rather an ally, similar to Lapis prior to fleeing into space. Steven's kindness and persistence will break her out of the belief he's rose quartz, especially if he's responsible for freeing her from corruption. In her final moments in Earthlings, she alluded to resenting Yellow Diamond, only following her to feel less of a failure. Learning that one of the diamonds could even be remotely involved in shattering Pink can turn Jasper's allegiance entirely. Amethyst will break Jasper's resentment against the Earth, against herself, developing an appreciation for her origins instead of disgust. Who knows? Maybe she'll even reconcile with Lapis. All this development and bonds formed will come to a head with Pink's revival. Jasper's incentive, reason to be, is right in front of her. I have no doubts Jasper, even if temporary, will choose Pink Diamond's side in this crazy mixed up war, which will be a blow to everyone else. Not just the Steven and Amethyst emotions, but in terms of strength, we know Jasper is an absolute powerhouse. Yellow Diamond, a commander, a strategist, someone who's well versed in war, wants to recover Jasper for a reason. Jasper is certainly an advantage to anyone's team, and a disadvantage to anyone who opposes her. I mean, yeah, she kinda struggled against the crystal gems multiple times, but she was unfocused, distracted, distraught. Yeah, nice save, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. With her diamond by her side, Jasper will find renewed strength, motivation, and fire sparked within, driving her to kick major gem butt. Of course, you already know Eyeball and the other rubies will follow suit, serving as Jasper's cheerleaders and oh, many little entourage. There's also the possibility of Pink unbubbling the rose courses to double down her army. We can infer she initially bubbled them in fear of all of them rebelling, but now that she has to go against a rebellion and 2 other diamonds, it's a gamble she'll have to take. As for Jasper, the more she fights alongside Pink, the more she'll realize if the planet really is colonized, it will be depleted of its resources, of its life, of everything, which will clash with her newfound appreciation for the Earth, for everything on it, leading to a possible second redemption back to the crystal gems once and for all. Yeah, if Jasper does become a good guy, it's going to be a process and a half. Steven will not only regret reviving Pink Diamond, but find himself in a situation similar to his mother's. He may have to weigh his options and consider the unthinkable. For really reals this time, it's gonna be dark. There's also the question of the corrupted gems. If Steven does pin down a cure to corruption, or if Pink Diamond's prophesized healing powers could cure corruption, could all the corrupted gems be healed? If so, whose side would they be on? But honestly, that's like way too many gems to throw at us at one time. So outside of like a true finale battle, let's try to not to counter them in, as exciting as that might be. Overall, this could very well be the next major conflict in the series, perhaps even the penultimate one, only being triumphed by unforeseen circumstances. And to quote Baron von Zemo from one of my favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe films, Captain America Civil War, an empire toppled by its enemies can rise again, but one that crumbles from within, that's dead, forever. A sentiment that'll hold especially true when all of the diamonds turn on each other. The end of an empire caused by a chubby 14-year-old boy. Isn't that delightful? Alright guys, that's it. No more cliffhangers. That's everything I got when it comes to what the murder mystery can spin into. Isn't it crazy that Steven figuring out who shattered Pink Diamond can turn into like an all-out war with Pink Diamond herself? But what do you guys got? I'd love to hear your thoughts, your scenarios, your theories. Do you dig the idea of Pink's resurrection sparking an all-out war between literally everybody? If not, Tell us why. What battles would you want to see in this free-for-all? Imagine fusions breaking out left and right, Lars and the off-colors fighting off forces in their own ship. The possibilities are endless. And for fun, let's say if you were a gem in the world of Steven Universe, whose side would you be on? The crystal gems? Pink diamond? Yellow diamond? White diamond? Why? Please leave your thoughts in the comments below, or tweet them directly to me at AwestruckVox or at the Roundtable on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at RoundtableVids. If you enjoyed this video, please sort of like, share it with other theory nuts, and if you're new here, subscribe. Check out the latest Crystal Clear IRL, hit that bell for notifications to stay in the loop with all things Steven. Swing by our Teespring store and pick up a Steven Universe inspired design. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful day. AwestruckVox out. See you later.